Hey students, welcome to Friday of our week. Here I am broadcasting live to you from Nora's room. It's the only way I could get away and have a quiet video for you because it's noisy in my household. So you can't see it right now, but I'm hanging out with, Cat in the Hat, thing one, thing two, the Lorax, some truffle trees, all that fun. But today what we are going to be doing is looking at finding the surface area of a cube. So a cube is that six-faced 3D figure with all the sides being squares, so all the sides are congruent to each other. And as a result, we actually have a pretty nice formula for finding the surface area of a cube. As you can see here at the top middle of the screen, S equals 6 times S squared, where S is the length of one side. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through a couple examples and find the surface area of those. So our first example here, we have a cube with side lengths of 12 meters. You see all side lengths are 12 meters. So first thing we got to do is use the formula for surface area of a cube. So that S equals 6 times S squared, where S is that side length. Substitute in what we know. So substitute in our side length, which is 12. And then order of operations, we have to do the squared portion first. Remember PEMDAS, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, exponents comes before multiplication and division. We have to do the exponents first, so that 12 squared first, or that's the same thing as saying 12 times 12. So that 12 times 12 gave us 144. So this example jumps it a little bit. My next one will go break it down a little further. 12 times 12 is 144, and 144 times 6 gives us 864 for our total surface area of the cube. So 864 square meters is what we get there. So big thing, make sure you square the number first before multiplying. Like I said, my next example here, so this one will show that a little bit more broken down. The first one I just took from the book. Second one I did on my own. So we have a cube here with side lengths of 7/10 centimeters. I want to do the decimal on purpose because you'll have a problem like this just to ensure that you do it correctly. So first thing, start with the formula. S equals 6 times S squared. Substitute in what we know. So we know the side length to be 7/10. So that gives us 6 times 7/10 squared. We have to handle the squared portion first. So really that's 7/10 squared. So 7/10 times 7/10 is what that looks like. So overall our surface area is going to come from 6 times 7/10 times 7/10. For the next step, I did it so if you did the squared first. So if you did 7/10 times 7/10, do that portion first. That leaves us with 6 times 49 hundredths. And multiply those two together. So your last step of this each time is going to be 6 times what you got for S squared. So that gives us 3 and 94 hundredths square centimeters for the surface area of this cube. Of the three we've done, I think this is probably the easiest, the most straightforward, as long as you remember to square your number first. Yeah, that's about it for today. If you have questions, let me know. Email me, use Google Hangouts. We can do Google Meets, whatever we need to do in order to help you along the way. Enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend, and if I don't hear from you, we'll talk to you Monday.